welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's Nashville and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Nathan Eovaldi. What's the scouting report on him?
Comes in carrying 99 career losses so far. They'll be trying to...
Well, the Rangers have red on, and the sky is red as hell. Looks like the world's ending. Evo leads off our final regular season game of 2026. Strike one on the splitter. In from, I do believe, Nate Eovaldi, yes. Rangers with 3 games left to go in the season, trying to fight for a 500 record. I don't think I went around on that. We did not. 1-1. Cutter just right off that outside edge. Clear plan of attack so far. And Evo will soft serve that into right center field. As he does, leadoff man is on.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
See if the MudCats can jump on Texas early. You know, I wanted to swing at that until it started to fade away, and then it was called a strike anyway. Interesting. Fastball will miss low.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to
15 double plays on the season, I don't even think is that bad. Given that we are in game like 159. Rocket foul. Pitch that we should have done damage with, but it's 1-2. Now 2-2. Eovaldi's got a pretty good fastball. Touch 97. Of course, the splitter is potentially a little bit of a weapon. Miss with it again. We got a full count. Rocky start, potentially, from Nate Eovaldi. That's just a tough, tough pitch. They tag Evo, which is bad news, and that's a double play. Well, maybe a little bit of foreshadowing with that stat, mid-AB. Fastball down and in. Really, he's worked the first 2 hitters primarily away, outside of hanging a couple curveballs, so
just missed.
Tough to really expect that, so of course we relate. Oh, Christ. Sounds about right for this game at times. Turbo will foul that one away. Felt like we were on that. We were just underneath. 1-1. Don't imagine he does that again.
And another ball.
2-1. Smart there from Eovaldi, even though it was still a fastball. Ooh. Good choice to throw that cutter. Fastball heavy the first 3 pitches. Got us well out in front, and now 2-2. Well, gonna have a chance here. Turbo not exactly quick. What a play from short. And that didn't even look like Seager over there. And it wasn't. Leadoff single, followed by a double play and then a ground out. That's MudCats baseball right there.
Back at Globe Life Field. Our starter in this one,
well, heading in to the 2026 postseason, we don't really know if Enrique Verdes is going to be a part of the rotation or if he's going to be that 5th man out of the bullpen, or if he's even going to be that 5th man with just how well Eli Abel has done this season.
misses. Ball 1.
It starts early. Interesting call there from the umpire, 1-0. Fastball tails away and 2-0. It's going to be one of those ABs where I can't throw a strike no matter what I do. No. Ground ball to Ash. Good speed from Carter, but one away.
One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup.
All right, so no Corey Seager here today. It's Tony Kemp. I didn't even realize. Tony Kemp at shortstop. A favorite of some franchise mode players in the past, because for whatever reason, at like 28 years old, he still had like a potential.
In the OBP department.
Ay. Leody Taveras.
Misses
Okay,
just
all right.
outside edge.
Really?
That was a strike.
Maybe it's just that outside edge. I have no idea. I guess we'll figure this out as this game goes along, but we've fallen down to the first two hitters of this game, 2-0.
Down, base is empty.
Take a strike. Fastball at 99. Now this forkball could be good. Ooh, wasn't where we wanted it. Gonna be an interesting play for Ash. Tavares has good speed too, but a couple of ground balls to Ash and 2 away here in the first. It is really funny also just how much they butchered his face. Here's Nate Lowe.
That one misses, and that is...
We're gonna fall down to him 2-0, aren't we? No!
Through there for a strike.
Surprisingly, no.
1-1. But it's still impressive to watch.
Not a great slider, but it did get a swing and a miss out of Lowe. And let's try the bender. Screwball way out in front and a strikeout for Enrique Verdes. An odd 1-2-3 inning. 0 first pitch strikes.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning.
Squiddy Rock Jr.'s average is not pretty. Maybe he'll be a postseason hero for us. 233 average on the year.
But it's driving a lot of excitement around
Check
the game.
swing may have gone. We did. You believe that's the first time Evaldi has thrown the splitter early on in this game.
Every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
And up hot.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one.
Well, we know the culprit. It's Rusty Valentine.
Both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work down.
So that kind of goes against my theory there. I was thinking one side of the plate was going to be pitcher friendly, the other hitter. Apparently not. Rusty just has no idea what's going on. 2-1. Take that in for 2-2.
And the count is 2-2.
Evaldi mostly keeping the ball down low here against Rock. Certainly wasn't expecting a fastball in a hittable location there. Able to make contact with it, but foul. And that's another kind of situation where it'd be like, don't do it again.
The pitch.
Ooh, check swing. Did not go.
Appeal to third, and he held up.
We've got a 3-2 count. Came inside with a fastball, 3-2.
Right-hander kick steals.
Missed again. Lead off walk and a hard fought at bat there for Squid. So, because I was gone all day, really both days that was going on, I actually didn't see it. I think for the most part, people liked it, but, I mean, it appeared to me just to be the clash at the Coliseum, just at a little bit more of a historical location. Well, Ash is going to take that. Down the right field line, she'll have to stay at first, but Rock is up to third. Needed a break in this game. We didn't really get one in the first inning. And swinging at that first pitch and getting a hit out of it might just be the break we need.
Those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Ball one to Pat. Remember, in FIFA 14, they had many young players who looked like, hey, they had one foot in the grave. Yeah, this game is kind of the same way. I don't know if you've been with us in the very few times we've done the MLB draft in this one, but you'll get a lot of like supposed like 17-year-olds with like full ass beards. It's like it's stupid.
The pitch.
2-0 to Pat. And even Pat's average, despite being our home run leader, not that great, 247. And of course, we all remember his postseason struggles of a year ago. Hopefully, we don't have to go through that again. 3-0. Right now, Evaldi wants nothing to do with him.
Waiting for a turn at the plate.
Maybe not. I feel like those cars are probably a little bit too big from the track. Not having watched it, that was just my thought going in.
There's a strike.
Fastball down and away for strike one, so he's not going to intentionally put us on. And now the 3-1. Oh my God. Timed it well, but you guessed it. If we were to have made contact, that would have been off the end of the bat. Pat was just underneath it.
Righty to the plate.
And he hit him. He hit him in a 3-2 count. A cutter that, well, didn't cut, and the bases are loaded with nobody out.
And now Lucas Jack.
Oh, Lucas left field. It's hit pretty well. Not going to leave the ballpark, but it'll be enough for Rock to score and Ash to move up to third. Sacrifice fly, RBI for Lucas. Some solid contact.
Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder
Sauce Castillo. Up with runners on the corners, one away. Pitch number 30 upcoming for Evaldi. And ball one.
With a runner at third, this is who they want to play. He's so good.
These next couple at bats are really going to determine whether or not Evaldi could stick around a while or he might not last 3 innings.
And a pitch.
What the hell?
And that's ball 2.
I mean, I'm all for a hanging curveball, but that one never stood a chance. 2-0.
I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-0. Oh my goodness.
And that's ball 3.
Well, I am on deck. You missed it pregame. We were going to put Usain Bolt in that spot, given this game doesn't mean a whole lot to us. But then he got injured pregame, so unable to play.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Sauce.
Quickly to second for one. Their second double play already. This one ends the
in a 3-0 count, no less.
Down to the bottom of the second. The MudCats out front.
How do we do this to ourselves over and over and over again? The MudCats do score, but oh man.
Back in Arlington, bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Kyle Schwarber. He is very
and that could wind up being relatively huge because in his short time here, Kyle Schwarber has hurt us a good bit. That one tipped into the glove. Good. Veritas fastball just seems to move around a lot at times. Oh! Well, that screwball is money early. Pat's throw down to complete the strikeout. 2 strikeouts for Veritas, both on that pitch.
Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Adolis Garcia, last time we played Texas, I don't believe he was in the lineup. Right-hander that's pretty good against other right-handers.
Fought off foul.
Fork ball that we made a mistake with, but foul. 1-1. Gross one. Ash can't get that one. First Rangers hit is a one-out single for Adolis Garcia.
Now it's the second baseman.
Ezekiel Duran.
This has been a career
252. Commentary's talking about career year 252 average. I'm wondering if it's home runs. 17. I mean, it's a solid season. Verdis. Not the greatest location on that, but foul. 28-3 was 8 years ago today, really.
foul ball there.
I will never forget that football game, ever. Screwball dots the edge. His third strikeout on that pitch already. That's the kind of result you'd expect from a pitch like that. So I was actually working during that game, believe it or not. And I had a coworker say something like, "Oh man, this game's over, just turn it off," or whatever. It's like, it's Tom Brady, man, you never know. Not thinking that what was going to happen was going to happen. I thought it'd be interesting. Certainly not trying to say I called the comeback or anything, but I was a big Brady guy. We do know that. One of the very few that were.
New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Jordan Nixon.
Well, instead of getting an opportunity potentially with some runners on base, I lead off the third. Oh.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
I do believe that said 99 RBIs on the year, and it did. So, a lot riding on these last 3 games.
Just missed.
The ball will miss outside. Yeah, people complained a lot when Tom Brady was ruling the NFL. I don't think it was this miserable. I really don't, even though I was on the Brady side of things. Down low, 2-1. After an interesting start from the umpire, he really has called it a little bit more straight up since, but can't get too comfortable. Never mind. Probably should have gotten that one, but instead it's 3-1.
Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Oh, gotta have that. Slowed down the fastball to 94, middle in, and fouled it off. 3-2. And came up and in that time. Yeah, I can't wait for the glazing there. Pitch number 40 for Evaldi. This is inside. Well, the second walk for Nate Evaldi. Second leadoff walk, no less.
Here's the center fielder, Eve Knight. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game.
Especially since isn't the game's on Fox, yes?
He's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square.
Oh yeah. Trump glazing will be at an all-time high.
And that produces solid contact consistently.
Evo right field, possibly hit a little bit too hard. It dropped, and it got through Adolis Garcia. That is Evo's second hit of the game. Garcia started back and then had to come back in, laid out for it, at least trapped the ball to prevent further damage. The first 2 MudCats have reached again.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Guy. 0 for 1 so far.
All right, an opportunity we certainly can't let pass up this time. Evaldi is getting hammered around here early. make sure that he does not see at least the 5th.
Yeah,
good cutter.
For a strike.
Well, so we've talked about this, I think, on stream before. I will miss a good chunk of the game. I probably won't even be home until like halftime, but we'll see.
And ball 1.
1-1. Which is really fortunate, I guess, in a really fucked up way, that the Lions aren't in the Super Bowl, because there's no way I could be home for this.
And a pitch. And
ooh.
at the knees.
Well, we've gotten so many of those calls down there. I was comfortable taking that, but that's 1-2. And that one is gonna drop.
Right center.
Didn't send the runner because I wasn't sure. So the bases are loaded with nobody out for the second straight inning. However, this time around, Turbo Yoda's up. I do care who wins, and oddly enough, I am rooting for Philly just because I do not want a Chiefs three-peat. The Eagles are evil too, but I really just do not want a Chiefs three-peat.
Now, his dudeness, the dude. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh my. Haven't done that in a really long time. Oh no, Turbo Yoda, not again. I mean, I guess at least this one isn't gonna end the inning, but that is the third double play for the MudCats in 3 innings. And I want to say we got a fastball on that one, and that's what Turbo Yoda did with it.
Joe Rock now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first.
I mean, that's a middle fastball that Turbo Yoda just grounded into a double play on. When do you see that? I mean, it did score a run, I guess, but oh my goodness. What's the record for double plays grounded into in a game? Pitch and rock away that time. We chased the fastball. Just trying to make something good happen. Ah, splitter. Fell off the table as soon as I committed 1-2.
Kicks and fires.
Oh, went back to it. It'll end the inning. We've had the bases loaded twice and have come away with 2 runs. Such a bizarre year. Caleb's players got an ERA damn near 6, but has like 14 wins. Mixed in, of course, with at least 13 losses, but Dustin Harris here, I guess, a September call-up, looking for his first major league hit, I guess. I'd rather not give it to him. Batting 8th today for the Rangers. Fouled off. Well, you weren't prepared to come to the majors and see a screwball, were you? Oh! Well, he actually made contact on it, but to the hot corner, 1 away. Oh, God, don't tell me the Swifties are saying that. Well, so this is an interesting one. Tony Kemp, I'm assuming, is not a September call-up. Maybe an injury signing? Maybe Corey Seager's hurt? I have no idea. Former 5th-round pick, highly thought-of prospect for a little bit, but not for very long. That one's down the third base line as well. And good thing that Tony Kemp doesn't have the speed that he used to. That is down to 38. Tony Kemp used to be in the 90 speed range. Good Lord.
Grounded out to short in his first trip. we talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But
yeah.
pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the
2 ground balls to third. Thanks, ump. I can't get a gauge on this umpire. The umpire can't get a gauge on himself. Ooh, that's a mistake pitch, and that's really the first one that's going to come back to bite us. Mercifully with 2 outs, but Evan Carter has a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases.
I can't believe Taylor Swift might win another Super Bowl. I don't want to live on this planet anymore. I thought it was really funny that the NFL officials actually answered a question about the games being rigged in the Chiefs' favor or not. The fact that that has gone that far, that's crazy. Now, their answer's bullshit, and we know that, but...
Carter on at second with 2 down.
Fourth ball in from Verdis, 1-1. And primarily fastball, forkball. Slider got an early swing and fouled away by Taveras. Well, time to break it out again. Uh-oh. Line drive. Evo is there. And that'll end the third.
One left for Texas. They trail things here.
Rangers strand a runner on second. We can get our head out of our ass. Maybe we'll be able to put up some more runs.
Back at Globe Life Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Ashton Ziegler.
I am 100% truthful when I say this. I do not know the name of a Taylor Swift song. I really don't.
Evaldi back to work.
I have no doubt heard some. I know I have. But I do not know any. 2-0 on Ash. Yeah, and that's what everybody's trying to say. Is just like, no, they're not, this isn't WWE. They're not rigging the result necessarily in terms of, like, there's no writers or whatever else. But they can certainly influence games, and you cannot convince me that Josh Allen didn't have that first down. Ooh, good splitter.
As she was out front that time.
I'm as sure that Josh Allen had that first down as I'm sure that JT Barrett didn't.
The pitch.
Down the line and foul. Elevated splitter. Let's get back into the at-bat here. So that was a pitch we should have done something with.
The wide to kick the pitch.
That'll miss high. You can see it in the pitch count. Slightly reduced due to the just goofiness that has happened when we get runners on base, but 56 pitches, and he's been the benefit of 3 double plays. And he walked the leadoff batter for the 3rd consecutive inning. Oh, my goodness.
We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
That'll miss inside to Pat. And they got to be thinking about pulling him. The command has been bad, and really, he hasn't been screwed on too many calls. Oh, God. Here we go. Ash on the move. Cutter down low. Good throw from behind home plate, and who could have predicted that?
You get a runner with that kind of speed trying to take second. He's got such a good arm back there, but that had to be on the money. Pressure situation, if you will, right on top of that.
Safe to say they're up to our tricks. They have been for almost a year. Almost a season. Well, we won't load the bases with nobody out this inning. Swinging 3-0 and foul.
Out of play.
I am as well. I'll be even more excited if we get Bregman, but the fact that it's gone on this long makes me think that isn't happening.
And here it comes.
And pretty weak contact, all said and told, from Pat. It's 2 away. Indeed, this derailed our whole mojo. We were at least scoring runs when we were loading the bases with nobody out and then grounded into double plays. Not many, but we were. I mean, I was happy with both the Tommy Kahnle signing and Jack Flaherty. Bringing Jack Flaherty back is great. I think so. Lucas, weak fly ball to center, and there was a cutter up and in. And not a 1-2-3 inning, but might as well have been. And I mean, if Alex Cobb pans out, that's great. But I thought Jack Flaherty, when we signed him last year, was like, it's low risk. If he's good, great. If he's not, then whatever. He's gone after a year. Well, then he was really good with Detroit. Now, we did fall off a little bit with the Dodgers, but, I mean, that's to be expected. Line drive right at Turbo Yoda. He low, got into one, but right at the big fella. Well, and hopefully, my thought on Cobb is that hopefully he's just there for about half a season before Job is up.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Kyle Schwarber fouls one off. Slider drops in too. Verdes has been very, very good so far here in this one. Oh my goodness, Schwarber struck out on that same pitch in the dirt again. Strikeout number 4 for Verdes. Yeah, I'll be interested to see just how much we really use that opener strategy. I'll be happy if I never see pitching chaos again. As successful as it was, it would be nice to have a rotation.
The line of the pitch.
Forkball fouled away by Garcia. Got the first Rangers hit back in the second. Slider pulled to third. 1-2-3 inning. Enrique Verdes continuing to cruise. MudCats bats are letting us down, but if ever there was a game to have that happen, it's this one. That doesn't mean shit.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Saul Castillo.
Well, unfortunately, I think we're doomed to see that happen. You know what? Maybe if I buy a Javi Baez jersey, maybe that'll just it'll bring us some good mojo, because I'm sure Javi Baez jersey sales are at record lows.
Evaldi back to work.
Fouled away by Sauce. That felt like a good swing.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline.
Yeah, I'm not so sure where Torque's going to fit in. Going to be really interesting with Colt Keith moving to first.
5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Just inside, 1-1. Would not be surprised if this is the last inning Evaldi sees, especially if we get on base here. Yeah, I do believe that call was made a while ago. Probably in an effort to entice Bregman.
Kicks and deals.
Down low, 3-1. It's been that kind of day for Nate Evaldi. My guess would have been Wenzel, but maybe not. I have no idea. I'd have to go back. That felt like it came out a long time ago, and I feel like I've forgotten.
Righty delivers.
Ooh, Cutter does get in there. It is yet another 3-2 count on a leadoff hitter today. Broken bat, foul. At least we'll do it again. That was a good pitch. He actually just about had us on one of these. In the air from Sauce Castillo, but I don't know, I'll tell you this, the ball's just not flying here today in Texas. The roof is open. I don't know if there's any sort of wind that's a factor, but it doesn't feel like much is happening.
Jordan Nixon, a walk and a run scored his first time.
Move Torque to third. I wouldn't be opposed to trying it.
Edge of the zone for a strike.
Yeah, Miggy I feel like was different. And it's going to sound really weird when talking about Miggy, but I'd certainly prefer a little bit more of an athletic third baseman. I don't know. I don't know if Torque is going to be great over there. He plays a good first base, but it's a different world over to third.
Base is empty.
Ah, Cutter.
And there's a foul ball.
Didn't see it coming. Now, the last couple innings here, Eovaldi has kind of gained some control. He's still incredibly wild. I don't mind Veerling at third either, but I think his speed, although slightly decreasing, is almost just too good to put on a corner infield spot. Like, I like Matt Veerling a lot.
Here's a 1-2.
Oh, 88-mile-an-hour cutter, this bastard. However, I mean, center field's all spoken for. Right field, really, for the most part, too. Left field, most games.
The pitch.
Ooh, flinched at it, 2-2. I mean, assuming Riley's in left and Parker Meadows, I think echo what Scooble said. Parker Meadows could win a Gold Glove this year. 3-2. The billionth 3-2 count of the game for Nate Eovaldi.
They got him working hard out there.
Oh my God! Whoa! Cutter piped 3-0.
That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-0.
Oh God, we went 5 innings without a big hit, and yet we've done about the same as we did when we had the bases loaded. Crushed, and that is RBI number 100.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Christ alive. That was blasted. Yeah, what a difference a year makes. When MLB 24 came out, I don't remember if we did it or not, but I was going to do the spring breakout deal, and Wenzel Perez was on that roster. That spring training game that was all prospects, and I was like, who the hell is this? I've never heard of this guy. And then now I love Wenzel. Had a great rookie year.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, Evo looking for 3 for 3 here. That's a rough first pitch. Eovaldi's just about had it. I'm amazed he's even still out here now. 1-1.
And 1-1. Some activity in the bullpen.
Well, he won't be for much longer.
Hernandez.
Hernandez and Leon warming up for Texas.
Leon also throwing. And the pitch.
Weak ground ball. That will be out number 2. Evo is now 2 for 3.
After giving up the home run, not allowing point to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And
Yeah, I'm hopeful for Dylan Dingler. I don't know how much I should be. And yes, Carson Kelly was a whole bunch of fun, especially in Tigers franchise. My goodness, we went through a couple stretches this last year in Tigers franchise where we were red hot with Carson Kelly. Made no sense. Ooh, right over the top of that splitter.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time.
Right on at 0-1.
The bunt really is a way to beat the shift.
Now 1-1.
Off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, all things considered, how badly it's gone for Nate Eovaldi, it could have been a lot worse. Rocket to third, played perfectly. And that'll end the inning. I mean, we're by no means home free here in this game. A solo shot from yours truly will help, but I mean, really, we only have 5 hits in this game. That's not that good.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
That's going to be hard to say. Will it take us till, I think, either late June or early July to hit a home run with Matt Vierling this year? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Soft serve from Duran on the first pitch of the bottom of the 5th, and the Rangers have a leadoff man on. Fastball away. It's a good swing, but come on. I'm not sure how much torque is going to feature in Tigers franchise this year, but he could be a popular meme pick.
Now it's going to be Jonah Heim.
Fork ball perfectly located again by Verdes. I mean, his pitch count right now is spectacular.
Just one extra base hit for him, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap.
What are the odds of getting your coworkers to caddy for us next match? Probably not very good, especially since, I mean, at this point in the year, I have no idea who those people are going to be. Screwball just missed. My God.
Aboard here at first with nobody out.
The ugly mistake slider, but no harm. Break out that screwball again.
And a 1-2.
All right. Lay it off of it. Really the first hitter here for the Rangers that has put up a good battle really almost all day. 3-2. I really don't know at this point. I think I would like to go back at least on a limited basis. Oh! 3-2 screwball, and it worked.
Justin Harris stepping in for the Rangers.
There's one thing on his mind this at bat.
Whoa!
First hit at the big league level.
That screwball's been money. Dustin Harris once again. Oh, it's his major league debut. Okay. Looking for that first hit. And I don't want to give it to him.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Now, it will almost surely come in the next couple games in the sim, but you never know. Screwball again! Strikeout number 6 for Verdes, and they're all on that pitch. Tony Kemp. I said that the odds of that are pretty low, given that at this point in the year, I have no idea who's coming back and who isn't. I mean, of course, including myself. But, no, I think I would like to go back there. I mean, there's days that it's fun. But, I mean, not certainly a full-time thing for me anymore, I don't think. Did he go? Oh my goodness, he nearly went on that. 2-1. We don't have to worry about Tony Kemp's power at all, and yet I can't hit the zone. 3-1.
Wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And ball 4 to a board.
Good Lord.
Not what he wanted to do there.
Well, the first walk of the day for Verdes will extend this 5th inning and let Evan Carter bat. This is not good.
Carter in the box again. Takes a strike.
Oh, no, we can still go there. That's perfectly fine. But speaking of not perfectly fine, Evan Carter has tied the game.
A monster shot to right.
You are kidding me. And if this pitch is where I think it is,
3-3. He absolutely feasts.
I mean, all you can do is tip your cap on that. If this fastball was up and away and he pulled that,
That's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's
ay, ay, ay. Well, we were bound to pay for how the first few innings went. Yeah, no, that was not very good. Especially that par 4. My God.
So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras.
What do you do? What do you do? Good pitch, but Evan Carter has done it to us again. Well, we're going to have a little bit of a layoff. We know that. So bullpen health going into the postseason doesn't really mean much. So you know what? I might let Eli Abel take the remainder of this game. And soft serve right to Lucas to end the inning. A pitch later. Evan Carter, you knew when we walked Tony Kemp that this could be big trouble, and it was. Oh, God, it gets worse. How does it get worse? Now, the good news for us is that the last time we saw Hunter Gaddis, we did finally get to him a bit. Not saying that's going to be the case here today, but oh my goodness. Brand new ball game. Slider hit the zone, not called.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
In the air. Feels like it's a little bit too high in the air. Just shy of the warning track, but a deep shot from the Turbo Yoda. Which makes that Evan Carter home run even that much more crazy, because outside of my bullet, I mean, the ball's just not flying out here today. At all, really. Rock. Fastball inside. I don't know. I'd almost rather tee off with the 52 degree on a par 4 than the 4-iron that I had to tee off with a couple years ago. Why? Because I don't swing that club. I don't full swing the 4-iron ever.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there.
It's my punch-out club. I don't use it really for anything else. I stink with that thing. Oh, changeup dropped in the same spot as the fastball. And now 1-2 on Rock. I saw so many hanging curves that missed above the zone from Nate Eovaldi that I was almost certain that thing was coming down. And he had thrown the curveball out there earlier in the at-bat.
Now here is Ashton Ziegler.
Hunter Gaddis doing Hunter Gaddis things.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
And me doing me things, let's be honest. Down low.
Stop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Just everything right on the inside edge.
Down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Curveball and that one there. Gee.
Balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2-2. Whoa. Have no idea how we held up on that. But alas, we did, and it's 3-2. Oh, Ash with a rocket! Right center field. That will get down. And that is possibly 3 bases. We're going to push for it. Ash headed to third. It's a missile from the cutoff man to end the inning. Adolis Garcia with a great throw to the cutoff. And then I think that was Tavares with an absolute bullet. Well, we've gotten what we're going to get, I think, out of Verdes. Eli Abel is looking, by the way, in a tie game here for win number 18, which is just absurd. Win number 18 out of the pen. This is, I believe, his 75th game as a long reliever. So perhaps we had talked about a little bit of a postseason audition for Abel. Oh, God. I had bad feelings about that pitch, even throwing it, even trying to throw it. So, honestly, lucky it stayed in the park. Did keep it down low, though. Here's Schwarber. Fouled off.
And that one fouled off. And the 0-1.
Oh, boy. Well, if this is a postseason audition for Eli Abel, it ain't going well.
That should get the dugout going. And now they're
5 unanswered for the Texas Rangers. It is 5-3.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
It's a running fastball that didn't run.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
No doubter from Schwarber.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That one finds
Well,
his own. 0-1.
win number 18 is in serious doubt now.
Nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Come on. I mean, he had full confidence, and then we allow 2 hits like that.
And a pitch. Outside low.
Change up will miss.
1-2.
Maybe we can get away with a screwball here. That's not a screwball, I don't think. That's the sweeper. And that's going to keep its momentum all the way to the wall.
In safely. It's a double. And his
Well, this is going to get really ugly if we let Eli Abel continue to be out here. That is 3 hard-hit balls in 3 ABs. And, I mean, that wasn't even a bad pitch. They are just all over him. All over him. So it is all hands on deck now just to try and keep this game where it is at the moment. And again, I mean, the result of this game doesn't matter that much to you. Have got to be kidding me. Oh my God. Down the line double for Ezekiel Duran. Well, the at-bats were easy from the Rangers really all day. I mean, that was a slider at the knees away. And he did exactly what he should do with it, and we have no choice. I mean, that's 4 straight hits allowed here off of Abel. It was time to make the move off of Verdes for sure, but oh man, you didn't expect this. On the ground to Lucas will finally get an out, but what could be a knockout blow is standing on
Right
third.
down the middle, usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Dustin Harris stepping in for the Rangers.
Dustin Harris.
Good strike to the left-handed hitter.
There was ever a time to get your first major league hit. It's right now. On the ground to Lucas. Well, he won't get his first hit, but he will get his first RBI. It's 7-3. Remember when this game was 3-0 like 15 minutes ago?
And first offering is fouled off.
And it really all started to go wrong with a walk to Tony Kemp.
Nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone.
Sweeper got the edge.
That'll end the inning after all.
And that'll end the 6th inning, but oh boy.
So they move in front after a 4-run out.
Rangers tied it an inning ago. They lead by 4 now.
7-3. Back in Arlington, and now here is Patrick.
Well, really
The right-hander back to work.
thinking about those early opportunities we had right now.
Outside. Gaddis in his second season.
Bases loaded, nobody out in the second and third.
Back in 2019.
Pat, drive to left field will bring us within 3. Second deck shot. Where's the button?
Second deck.
And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
37th home run for Pat.
Good things are going to happen when you're locked in.
And if we can start swinging like this and we're going to do damage off Hunter Gaddis, then this game isn't over, but I mean, who knows? I mean, we really should have just done more with the early opportunities we had. Mistake slider there from Gaddis got punished.
He stayed on it and got
Lucas Jack. The next
So now to be Lucas. Oh my goodness, look at the damage he's done against Texas this year. 455 average. Only 2 home runs, but an OPS. Fucking 1,200.
on this next batter.
Be a big moment right here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Not ideal.
In action for the Rangers. Josh Spore.
Rangers are a little bit jump scared. Bullpen is up.
As well.
Oh, it broke so low.
Low. Takes it himself.
That pitch was so high up there that I really thought it was going to break middle. Just never did.
And now
Harmless
Saul
ground ball.
Castillo.
Here's Sauce. Just try and get on base.
That one
Any way we
finds the
can.
zone. That's strike 1.
Rocket right to Tony Kemp.
Nice swing and good solid.
That's a couple of good aim outs for the MudCats in this one.
Get into the outfield gap, maybe a little more backspin.
I'll bring up,
Base is
well,
empty.
me.
And here's the first baseman, Jordan Nixon.
Ooh,
Swing and a miss.
got
And
fooled
that's
on a
strike 1.
changeup. 0-1.
Run across in the frame so
That
far.
is the
Here in
earliest in a
Q1,
Hunter
three
Gaddis
innings.
outing that we have been able to get to him on the pad home run, so maybe signs of
And
weakness.
0-1.
His
Swing and a
curveball's
miss as he was
gross.
out
His
front.
curveball's straight gross. And you'd think, this being about the 4th or 5th time I've seen him this season, I'd adjust to that, but
Right-handed reliever. That one
Felt
down
like
the
it was too
line,
close, had
and
to foul it
goes
off.
just foul.
Slider just missed down and away.
Rangers leading by 3.
But everything
in the
right
top half
at
of inning number
or
7.
around the knees. Missed with a slider, 1 and 2.
Now 1 and 2.
I'm not sure if Gaddis is going to pitch the 8th at this rate. And now, 2 and 2. Ass pants indeed. And you don't even know why it was. 1 Well, an 0-2 count from Gaddis is turned to 3-2. Evo on deck. Missed with it, ball 4. The 4th or 5th walk of the day for the Texas Rangers, including a hit by pitch. I mean, they have given us so many free base runners. And to be honest, with Evo coming up, I guess I can't say I blame him. Not a power threat, but certainly could extend the inning. Rocket to right field. Call that good aim, number 4. Pat homers. 7-4 now. Oy, oy, oy. Austin, this game was 3-0 good guys. And then it wasn't 3-0 good guys anymore. It was 3-3 and then 7-3 in the course of about 10 to 15 minutes. And Evan Carter, who hit the big blast, is already up again. Hit the home run to tie this game. And I mean, we're going to continue to let Abel try and get through this. Rocket, it's dropped, and with Carter's speed, no chance. Evan Carter continues to own us today. Something good's got to happen. Matt Strom, I don't know.
One close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Just off the outside edge.
That was such an important first pitch strike because Strom had the confidence out of the pen, and now if he doesn't have it here because the umpire blew the call, mercifully he did. Oh my goodness. We've seen that happen so many times where you get the fatter meter out of the pen, and then you get the ball in there, and all of a sudden you lose all your confidence. Fouled away by Taveras.
And a pitch.
Missed with it, but that's fine.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instincts.
Not our best pitch by any means, but Matt Strom with a strikeout. Picks up where Enrique Verdes let off.
It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think
here's
about
low.
potentially stealing.
Runner on the move. Pat's throw down. Not in time. Evan Carter does even more to us.
He definitely showed off the wheels there.
Damn near 22 miles an hour. He's got 96 speed. And that 3-run lead is not enough for Texas. Swing and a miss on a good slider. I was just throwing anything away there because I got that stupid zoomed out cinematic camera.
Not great speed. Man at second.
Fouled off. Nubbed. Foul.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
On the ground.
To third.
He'll be out number 2.
And there's 2 away.
So now we're out here fighting just to not give Eli Abel the loss. But it is Kyle Schwarber. He homered his last time up. Sinker down and away. We're locked in right now with Strom.
Runner at second, 2 down. You're the bottom of the 7th.
Fouled it off though. Swing and a miss. Kyle Schwarber has struck out 3 times in this game on pitches in the dirt.
And that's that. Rangers lead 1. They hold a 7.
Oh, yeah. Down by 3. Getting out hit all of a sudden. But the MudCats are still in this one.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Spores.
Should be a good
Josh Sborz will enter 20 holds in 32 appearances at a sub-3 ERA.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan.
Oh boy.
1 for 3.
2-3-4 up for Nashville.
The pitch.
Ball
Outside
one.
low. 1-0. Sborz.
Really good slider.
All-star.
In fact, leads with it. Can touch 91 miles an hour, but also has the fastball. And I say this a lot, and sometimes it works out for me, sometimes it doesn't. He should be really easy to read.
The pitch.
And in that case, he was. Leadoff hit off Sborz.
So a runner on base to start the inning.
Base runner on for the Turbo Yoda.
Now it's the right fielder. His dudeness, the dude. Outfield
Well, especially here in 2026. The 8th inning, or later, has just been Turbo Yoda time. See if that's the case here. Not on that. That slider's going to be a tough one to time up if he does make a mistake with it.
Here comes the 0-1.
Miss with that one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target.
Yeah, that's right. 3 double plays grounded into tonight by Nashville in the first 3 innings. Oh, 91-mile-an-hour slider. What do you do? 1-2. Threw it again. Much worse that time. If he comes inside with that heat, I think we might be screwed. We'll see.
Right-hander kick steals. Got it. And 1 out.
What do you do about it? We didn't see another pitch in the AB. Nothing but sliders away. Now we got the switch hitter and Squid. Take the fastball. Need to see that slider in this case. Went to the slurve. If he makes a mistake with that slider, this could be a 1-run game. Well inside, 2-1. You got Ashtu up next, and then Pat, who's already homered in the game. Oh, he even slowed it down for us.
Stands at first with 1 out.
2-2.
Got it. That's the second out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do.
Yeah.
That was his 3rd strikeout.
It's certainly a versatile slider. It's got a boatload of confidence in it. And now our hopes here in the 8th are up to Ash. Slider will miss. I mean, we know historically how much I struggle against pitchers that their first pitch is indeed a slider. Who wouldn't?
2 outs.
Oh.
And it's a ball and a strike.
The corners have been iffy all day, and right now you want to give the straight-up call.
At the belt and fires. Outside.
2-1.
And it's 2-1.
Speed on first base. Something in the gap could score a run.
And the right-hander deals. Close.
Oh! Well, a little bit of a makeup call here, and it's 3-1. I say makeup call. Both are arguably strikes, but the way the zone has been called today, nothing's for certain. Clearly. Ash weakly into right field. Man, oh man. That will end the 8th inning, at least the top of the 8th. We head to the bottom of the 8th, and we just need to keep this scoreline where it is. It's almost like we didn't swing the bat. It's almost like that was a bunt.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Couple of righties and a switch hitter due up. The only pitcher we have ready is Wild Thing.
He'll break out a screwball from time to time.
Ricky Vaughn is out here. Fouled away.
Foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Oh, God, this sinker.
Righty to the plate.
The problem with Vaughn is that he spun such a low overall. The control on anything but the fastball is awful. That is another ball in the dirt that the Rangers have swung at. What a miserable pitch to get a strikeout on.
Especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Duran's had a great game, too.
First offering, and it just misses.
Now, granted, most of the balls that the Rangers have chased in the dirt have been with Kyle Schwarber.
Stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that's in for a strike.
What? I've never been given such a gift.
One down, base is empty.
Yeah, just like that, it doesn't matter because Ricky Vaughn can't hit the soul.
And it's fouled away.
It's not even Woody back there. Rusty Valentine is our umpire.
Goes down looking.
Thanks, Rusty.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to.
Aye, aye, aye.
He's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral.
Well, a couple of strikeouts for Ricky Vaughn.
He did right there.
Digging in, Jonah Heim. There's a strike.
This sinker command is ass.
Right through there for a strike.
What do we go with here? Screwball? The Rangers haven't been able to do much with this pitch all day.
Swings and misses.
Ricky Vaughn, somehow, some way, has struck out the side.
That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Well, if you ever needed some momentum, heading into the ninth, Ricky Vaughn just gave it to us. Who are we seeing here? Oh, no. Ryan Helsley.
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Ryan Helsley.
You know, of all the games we've played with Texas this season, I'm not sure we've seen him. At least not to my memory. Fastball, triple digits. Slider, low 90s. And then he's got a curve. We're going to need a miracle.
And a pitch. Matt, now at the plate.
That was a slider?
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just a perfect bite at the end.
Yeah, we got the Phoenix Open up tomorrow.
And now the 0-1.
And the Heat. Yeah. Both pitches down and in. I don't think it mattered if we hit them or not. Not much happening on those.
0-2 now.
Miss with a curve. Always excited to play Scottsdale. And hope for a hole-in-one on 16.
Kicks and deals.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout.
There were three damn near perfect pitches down and in to Pat there in that AB.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Lucas Jack.
I'm actually walking into Scottsdale a little bit blind because we didn't do the wheel spins for specs or skill point loss after last round because I was dead. Lucas, left field rather. That's our 4th, 5th, 6th. I have no idea how many it is at this point. Line drive out. 2 away. Sauce Castillo. MudCats down 3. And down the line, Sauce will extend the life of the MudCats in this game. All right. You know what? I'm going to take one for the team here. I'm going to take one for the team because it makes the most sense in this situation. Give me spare part.
So now a pinch hitter, number 68, runner on first.
I know it would only bring it to a one-run game, and then we have Evo due up, but if spare part blasts one here, you just never know. Bet you weren't expecting that. Miss with it, ball 1. And I mean, they could just put him on. There is that thought, too.
Castillo, the runner at first with 2 gone.
It is in a way like last year. I mean, now that game at the end of last season, last regular season, was an entirely different debacle, but oh no, please get out of play. No way that's gonna hang up in the air that long, and it did.
The Rangers take the series opener here at home.
Rangers win it. So for the 2nd consecutive season, the MudCats do lose the last regular season game that we played, but we know how that turned out for us last year. We won the World Series. Hunter Gaddis to 9-5. Eli Abel to 17-4. And Ryan Helsley saved number 38. Let's go see who we're playing. So it appears that the Angels are not going to make the playoffs. 2 games above 500. With 2 games remaining, or 3 games remaining for them in the season. So the only divisional opponent we could see is Seattle. So we'll simulate these final couple games. We did win that one. We lost the last one. We'll be taking on the winner of the wild card, which is good. This gives this team some needed rest. And the first ever time that we've been able to just skip right to the ALDS. We've had to go through the wild card in each of our first 2 playoff runs. So let's finally take a look at the playoff bracket. It is the Yankees and the Orioles in the 4-5 wild card, and the Royals and Seattle in the 3-5. Over on the National League side, San Francisco and Philadelphia, and then Milwaukee and Chicago. Well, usually the fun part of the postseason is taking on opponents that we haven't really seen, you know, because we only play divisional games. We've got the Mariners. Now, the good news is home field advantage in this 5-game series. Will start at home, hopefully win it in Game 3. The Mariners, I don't really think, gave us that much trouble. And, I mean, they did just sweep a division winner in KC, though. That is quite concerning. But, I don't know. We'll see. Right now, it's matching up Ash Steele and George Kirby, Squiddy Rock and Bryce Miller, Sarge and Gilbert, and then who knows for Game 4. We could have way worse matchups. Like if the Angels had made the playoffs, I mean they've always played us tough these last 2 seasons. So really, seeing Seattle, I don't think is the worst thing in the world. But I mean, of course, you would like to see some new opponents and play some different teams, but that's not going to be the case. On the other side of the ALDS, It is Tampa Bay and New York. Now, New York, we have not seen in-game throughout the entirety of MudCats franchise. The Rays, if you go back to year 1, they swept us in the ALDS after we swept the wild card. So there's an interesting little bit of a storyline for you. The Phillies took down the Giants in that wild card. They'll take on the Dodgers, who are the #1 seed, who we surprisingly have not seen. I mean, I know we only went to one World Series, but we did not see the Dodgers a year ago. We saw the Braves. And the Braves are in the postseason this year. They were straight through to the NLDS, and they will take on the Cubs after they swept the Brewers. So those are your 8 teams left in the final postseason in Nashville MudCats history.